Welcome to Take a Break, Take a Breath. I'm Rick Boyer, the pastor of Prospect Presbyterian Church, and this is Take a Break, Take a Breath for Friday, May 29th. Each day I invite you to pause in your day, to take a break, and to take a breath, to center yourself in God who made you. I've been working my way through the Psalms, and today is Psalm 36 for Friday, May 29th. Psalm 36 is in a group of psalms that compare or really draw the contrast between those who are quote-unquote evil and those who are righteous. And it is part of that wisdom literature that teaches us that dependence on God is what counts the most in our lives, and depending on our own schemes and our own ways and our own power is only going to lead to disappointment in the end. So the verse I want to focus on for this day is, "For in you is the fountain of life. In your light, we see light." So find a chair in a quiet room and close the door and settle into that chair and get comfortable. And as you get comfortable, then feel the support and strength of that chair. Settle into the peace that comes from being in that chair. Feel the support on your back and on your arms and under your legs. And take a breath, a nice deep breath. And as you breathe in the breath of God, the breath of life. And as you breathe out all that separates you from God. Breathe in the breath of life. Breathe out all that separates you from God. Breathe in the breath of God. Breathe out all that separates you from God. Become aware of the peace of God that comes to you because God knows you and loves you and cares for you. And then think about that peace of God coming to you like water, maybe like a fountain of water. And we're able to, unlike usual, get into that fountain. And so as you dip your toes into the water, it brings refreshment and peace. And your muscles relax. And maybe you even giggle. And as you put yourself more into that water, you feel the water on your calves and on your thighs and around your waist. And the peace of God comes to that part of your body and you relax and the muscles relax. And then you dip down to your shoulders and your neck. Well, let's take your back first. Your back and your stomach relax and the tensions in those muscles melt away. And then you feel the melting away as the water hits your shoulders and your arms and your hands. And you feel it on your neck. And all the tension that you've been carrying in your neck drifts away. And then you dip your head under the water. And you come up. You're aware of the refreshment that comes from being in God's presence, being washed washed in the peace and love of God. So I want you in your mind's eye today to go to a place near a fountain. It can be a favorite fountain that you have, or it can be a fountain that you just make up in your mind. And there are places to sit around that fountain. And you're sitting there. It is quiet, no one's around. And then someone comes down the path to that fountain. And you can tell that it is God coming to you. You see a smile. And you're greeted warmly. And then God invites you into a conversation to share and talk about the things that are burdening you right now. I'm going to be quiet for a moment or two while the two of you talk. And then the time comes for that conversation to end. And so the two of you say goodbye in whatever way is appropriate. And you let that image fade away. And you imagine the room where you are. And when you're ready, you open your eyes. Well, that's Take a Break, Take a Breath for Friday. I always welcome feedback, anything you would want to say, and you can send that feedback to rick@prospectchurch.org.